Hey everybody, it's Monday. It's time for some recovery yoga with Cinnamon. Yay! I'm sure she's going to be in on this today. Today we're going to focus on back tension, lower back tension release. Today we're going to need a block and a strap. As you can see, this is not an official yoga strap. This is actually a strap off of one of the swim buoys, but it's got a little hook right there and it worked just fine. So anything that you can find around your house, you can always use for yoga props. So don't worry about spending money on the real thing. All right, so we're gonna start today on the floor. We're gonna do some legs stretches with the strap. So first off, we're going to lay down, put the strap around the right foot, and just raise that foot. Don't forget to start your watches. Here we go. Okay, so we've got our right foot in the sling. Just ease into this. Warm up those hamstrings. If you need to bend your knee a little bit, bend your knee a little bit, but you're going to get the most stretch if you just hang in there and let the strap do its work. Hello, darling. Sweet kitten. Ooh, just hold this for a few more breaths. My kitten loves yoga, so I'm sure you'll see her wandering around. Ooh, all right, bend the knee in, remove the strap, and let's move on to the next foot. Straight up. Whew. Other leg down. If you can only raise it this high, that's good too. Wherever you're comfortable, whatever feels good to your body. Just getting things warmed up here. Activated. Kitten, stop. Stop, silly. She's attacking my cheat sheet. Oh, life with kittens. A few more breaths here. She'll get bored in a minute. And knee in and release. All right, ma'am, you need to quit that. All right, grab the right foot again. This time we're gonna move the leg out to the side, warming up those inner thigh muscles. You can bend the other foot or leave it straight on the ground, whatever feels good to you. Feels good to me today to have my knee bent. Making sure that you're anchoring those hips down onto the floor or the mat, wherever you are. Don't need fancy stuff to do yoga. Just a little piece of carpet, it's fine. Stretch that leg. A few more breaths here. I can feel my back cracking. Releasing the tension in that lower back, so important, especially after a good weekend of running and riding. And let's do the left foot. Out to the side. You flex that foot. Making sure to keep the hips grounded on the mat. You may only be right here, or you could be way up here. Whatever feels good to your body for stretching. A few more breaths here. And knee in and release. This time we're going to loop the strap around both feet and come into our high boat. So you can use the strap to hold yourself up. Chest up, feet up. Stretching both legs. It actually works the abs the core as well. Eventually you do this without the strap. Just hang out here for a little minute. A few more breaths. Hang on to it. And release. Remove the strap. We're going to do our low boat. So just a little bit. Shoulders and legs. Like a static crunch. You can put your arms out here. And release. Woo! I feel activated. How about you? All right. Let's get into it. Next up, down dog. Palms down, feet up. Press those shoulders in toward the ground. Pedal those feet. Active down dog. Whew. Eventually we want our heels to come as close to the floor as we can, but that's just something that we work toward. Feel the release in the lower back, stretching. Push those shoulders, your chest closer to the ground. And release. Let's do a little cat-cow. Flush that out. Now we're going to take our three-legged dog. So back up into down dog, right foot up. Just hold this for a few seconds. You can feel the lower back releasing. Amazing. Pop, pop, snap, crackle, and pop. And release. Three-legged dog on the left side. Yes, my hands are sliding. And release. Back down for a couple more cat-cows. Woo. Toes under. And let's come to standing. Walk the feet forward. Keep the body folded over. And just hang. Ragdoll forward fold. Let the weight of your body pull you forward. Let the weight do the traction here. So try to release the tension. Just let everything hang loose. Breathe. And come to standing very slowly. Raise up. Move back a little bit. All right, and now we are going to do our tree pose. So take it to whatever level that you need to. This is a tree pose here. This is good. You can also support yourself if you like. I'm going to take my tree pose right about here today. Get my balance. You can bring your tree pose all the way up here if you like. And just hang out for a little while. Hands to heart. Losing the balance. It just means you're taking it past the point of your already known quantity, pushing the boundaries. And release. Let's get the balance on the other side. And find your tree. And bring it a little higher if you can. Hands to heart. There's even more advanced versions of this pose where you're bending forward, doing all kinds of things. Twisting to one side, bending to one side. Woo. Woo. There we go. Couple more breaths here. And release. Whew. Let's come right into Warrior One. Right foot forward, back foot at an angle, and arms outstretched up. Breathe, come a little deeper. Ground yourself through the heels, both feet, the inner side of your foot on the back foot. And let's open up for Warrior Two. Take it even a little deeper. And let's take that to the back, revolve that. And back to front. Release. Feet together. Whew. Shake it out. Other side. Right foot back at an angle. Left foot forward. Sink into it. Warrior One. This side feels more balanced to me. Feel engaging the glute in the back leg, the quad in the front leg. Take it a little deeper. And open up for Warrior Two. Now you can feel it in the inner thighs. Take it a little deeper even if you can. And windmill to the back. And back to Warrior Two. And release to the front. Perfect. Shake it out, shake it out. And we're going to grab our block, half moon pose. And you can use other things to help balance yourself. You come down on the block and left leg up first. Perfectly acceptable to use all the props around you. I'm using the wall and the block today. You can use the wall in the back too. Prop myself up. Teaching the muscles where to go. You can feel the stretch in my hip flexor, the raised leg. Woo, feels good. And release. Let's do the other side. So I don't fall down the stairs. Breathe into it. Feel that stretch in the hip. And release. Woo! Love that. Feel that stretching. Whew. Hips are feeling good now. All right, we're back into right foot forward, left foot back. Warrior One. Arms overhead. geometry feels more balanced on the other side of this pose. Take it a little deeper. And open up to warrior two. And a little bit deeper. And revolve, windmill to the back. Grounding through the heels. And release. Feet together, right foot back at an angle, left foot forward, warrior one. A little deeper. Open up to warrior two, and a little deeper. Let's revolve, windmill to the back. And the front, deeper. And release, feet together. Woo, shake it out, shake it out. Roll those shoulders a little bit. Next up is eagle pose. So we're gonna eagle our arms. Right arm on top, left arm underneath, palms together. This is an evolving pose as well. Right leg around left leg. As far or as little as you can. Take your depth, however you like. Eventually you want to wrap those toes around the calf and be more in a seated position. This is good for here, for now. The shoulder stretcher and release. Other side, left arm over right. This is another balance and stretching. When you lose your balance, that just means you're on the edge and pushing beyond for what you can do, and that's good. Falling is good. And get right back up. And release. Whew, that's a tough one. All right. Forward fold. Oh, wide leg. Forward fold. Relax. Woo. Let that weight of your upper body pull you down. Walk your hands out if you like. Palms to the ground. Walk the hands backward and forward. Active pose. Feel the stretch in the lower back. Whew. Perfect. Feet together. And we're going to do a little bit of a tricky pose. This is one that involves an arm bind. If you like it, you can put your arms behind you. Right foot forward. We're just going to head to knee, just try and get there. Keeping the legs as straight as possible. Right foot forward, more of a triangle. You can bind your arms, or you can have your arms in front, or on your side, or just lightly clasped behind you, or up on your back. Lots of options. And release. Other side. Left foot forward. And we're bending, attempting to get our head, our forehead to our knee. That is where we're heading. We're not there yet. We're getting there. Again, you can feel the stretch in the hip flexor, the lower back releasing. Breathe into it. And release. Woo. deeper. Open up for warrior two. A little bit deeper. Look how much deeper I can go now. Third round. Getting my warrior two. Strong, solid, low and powerful. And release. Feet together. Right foot back. Warrior one. A little bit deeper. A little bit deeper. And open up for warrior two. A little bit deeper still. Whew. And release. Whew. Let's grab our block again. And foot up. Eventually this will be warrior three. Ooh. Strong, don't let that knee bend down. A strong, strong profile. And release. Other side. Feel it more on this side. Ooh. And release. Drop the block. We're down in down dog. Woo. Pedal those feet. Try and get those heels close, close, close to the floor as you can. Pushing the shoulders and the chest down into the carpet, the floor, the mat, wherever you are. And come to plank. And down into cobra. Nice. We're on the floor for the rest of this time. Up on all fours. Let's do a couple of cat-cows. Awesome. We're going to bring that right foot forward into pigeon. Left foot, left leg elongated. Oh, just smush into this. Take it wherever you like. You can stay up here. Come down to your elbows. Drop your head to the ground. Woo! Feeling that stretch. The piriformis, the inner thigh, the hip flexor. This pose is so beneficial to do every day if you run a lot, as we know we all have been lately. A few more breaths here. And let's come back up. Toes under, back into down dog. Woo. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Woo. Plank. Lower down. Cobra. Toes under. And bring that left foot forward. And pigeon on the left. Whew. This side hurts more. I should say it has a more distinct sensation. Breathe into it. Remembering that the sides of your body are not going to be equal all the time. You're going to have differences, changes.
different amounts of flexibility and strength on each side. Just notice it, breathe through it. This side is definitely more uncomfortable, but we get used to being uncomfortable as endurance athletes. And coming back up, release, toes under, down dog. Ooh, shoulders, chest, bring it close to the floor. Ooh. We're going to bring that right foot forward again in a lunge, a high lunge or low lunge here. Whew. It's just like a lower version of Warrior One. The knee down. We can stretch the quad here while we're down here if you like. You can reach that back foot. It hurts my knee today. Reach that back foot for a nice quad stretch. And coming back, stretch it this way. Ooh. And release. Left foot forward. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Runner's lunge. Low lunge. Arms up. Grab that back foot if you like. I can even try it on this side. Whoa! My knees are not cooperating with that one today. So grab that ankle if you can in the back. And release. Oh, that's sitting back. Stretch it this way. And release. And coming down into a nice seated position. Oh, nice gentle twist to the right. Breathe into it. Hold this for a little bit. Take it a little deeper if you can. And release to the front. Taking it to the left. Breathe into it. Just notice where there's tension in your body. Take it a little deeper if you can. My back is popping. And release. Whew. Coming onto the front here, let's go into child's pose for a minute. Forehead to the ground, toes together, knees apart, arms outstretched, relax. Ideally, you want your hips to rest lightly under heels. If that's not happening yet, it will eventually. You just walk yourself back and try and get that position. Walk it back. Try and get the tailbone, the sit bones to hit those heels. Almost there. And coming up slowly, we're going to take it to the back. And laying down. Oh, on the back. Take a minute. Let's roll those feet around. Flex and point, flex and point. Right knee in. Soft, soft pull. And release. Left leg. Soft pull and release. Arm arms to the side, let your feet fall apart. Make sure your sit bones, your hips are grounded fully onto the mat or wherever you are. No bowing of the back. Just relax, let your eyes fall closed, and just breathe for 10 breaths. And bring your awareness back to your toes and your fingers. Give them a little wiggle. Open your eyes. Bring your knees up and to the side. Rolling into a seated position. Ooh. Take a deep breath. Namaste. Thank you for joining me in yoga today. I hope you enjoyed it and hope you have a great rest of your day and happy Thanksgiving. I'll see you guys tomorrow night at TNR. Bye.